All right. In front of me, I have the 2010 Lotus Evora 2+2. This is going to be a detailed walk-around video highlighting any imperfections that I see. I'm going to be as picky as possible, and yeah, if you want to see anything that you did not see in this video, please let me know. This is part one of the media package for this consignment. This is going to be just a video, and then we've got a photo shoot scheduled, and then driving video, etc. So I'll start with a just very quick too long didn't read of this car. It's a 2010 with 50,000 miles on it. It is a clean title. It is just a base, but it does have the sport package, the premium package, but no supercharger. It is tuned. Does have various exterior, modifications. We do have pretty much all of the stock parts, minus the stock wheels. The car does have PPF on various parts of the body. As I get to it, I'll point it out. It's sitting on Pilot Sport 4S tires. It's had very good maintenance. Have a ton of literature from all of the previous owners as far as modifications and maintenance. So let's start off with the front. So there's some rock chips on the front bumper. And a little some scrape right there. I do have a OEM touch-up paint pen that is unopened. That will be included with the sale. We will put it on the lift to get underneath pictures and better angles of the bumper and stuff during the photo shoot, but this should give you a good idea. The passenger side headlight does have some, I guess, delaminating. Yes. There is a small scrape from the current owner's ownership period. It's going to be really hard to see, but there is a very minor small scrape right here, front of the bumper. That was tough. There it is. So the windshield, I don't see any cracks or big chips. Looks good. There's PPF on the front fender here. It's starting to show a little bit of wear. And then there's PPF all along the bottom of the door. And then the rear quarter there. Roof is clean. No damage or anything that I see. I know the panel is changed out, and then there was a digital rearview mirror aftermarket added. It's actually pretty cool. I'll get to that in my driving video. .285/35 18s. Some meaty rear tires. Still got good tread left. They do have a 2020 date code. I'm sorry, 2018 date code in the rear, 2020 date code in the front. But they're still very chunky. Doesn't look like they've been tracked or anything. I know this owner has not tracked it, and I know the previous owners actually have not tracked it as far as I know. There's a big thread history on the Lotus forums, and I'll have all that information in the formal for sale ad. I do have the stock wing, but this one looks awesome. It is a valved exhaust, valve muffler. It's currently open and sounds glorious. All of that info will be in the ad. There is PPF on the rear corner of the back bumper, right there. Go do some close-ups of every wheel. A little bit of curb rash there. The front left. Front right is clean. Or back left, my goodness. Back right, no curb rash. And front right, no curb rash. Do have 2 sets of keys. Oop, that was the trunk. There's PPF on the dorsal there. I did have the car detailed, so it's pretty clean. It is clean inside. The overall condition of the interior is extremely clean. There's a little bit of wear in the front bolster here, but no rips or tears. It is a non-smoker. No weird smells inside. Steering wheel is aftermarket. I don't have confirmation if it's aftermarket or OE, but I know it's not the stock one, and it is Alcantara, and the Alcantara is in good shape. Aftermarket shift lights. The factory shift lights still work. Those are there and reprogrammable. The dash is in great shape. I don't see any warpage or cracks. Kenwood doubled in radio works. That is a factory Lotus radio, I believe. It's all the speakers everywhere work. The owner did replace the shift cables just recently, and a new battery. It's kind of the biggest recent maintenance things. This seat is in great shape. You could ignore my phone case there. That's my I think I'm gonna try a new way to do a driving video and see if that works. There's the rear view mirror. The OE mirror is right there. This aftermarket unit just clamps on to the back, and it works well. It just turns on when the car turns on. Honestly, nothing really to highlight in the interior whatsoever. It's pretty cherry inside here. Let's go. I know the trunk is open right now. Motor is extremely clean. As you know, it's a 3.5 Toyota motor. One of the greatest V6s ever made, in my personal opinion. The other side of my business is, you know, dealership stuff, so selling cars, and I have had so many cars with this motor. No valve cover leaks, no timing chain rattle on startup, nothing. The motor sounds rock solid. It pulls strong. I'll get more into detail in the driving video, but we'll have it in the lift and you'll be able to see well, what you can see from underneath. But you know, yeah, might have no problems getting to the spark plugs down there. On if this was on like a RX 350 or a Highlander, let's push that way and you have to take the intake manifold off to get to the spark plugs in the rear bank. But this looks pretty, might be able to sneak under there, so it doesn't look too bad. Hardwired trickle charger. Those cables are right there. There's a little cargo net. Nothing crazy in this little trunk area here, but and then the front brake. Let's see if I remember. I can't remember. There is a lever for the front here. All that is there is just the wiper fluid and brake fluid, and maybe coolant, I believe. I'll get that open at some point. But yeah, here it is. Probably one of my favorite consignments I have ever had. It is glorious. My personal car is a 94 MR2 with a 3-liter V6 swapped with a TRD supercharger. So very similar-esque car, but this is just a completely different animal than my MR2, honestly. I like it a lot. Let me know if you need to see anything else. And yeah, look forward to getting this to the next buyer. Thanks.